Hi guys, this is Logan and this is another triple threat video. Today is day 63, I believe. I forgot, I didn't check before I started, but it's been a little over 2 months for me. And as you know, I'm still stuck in PayPal, unfortunately. I did put some money in through Payza and STP, so my active edge shares are picking up a little bit. I'm waiting for this unfreeze, for this migration to happen. And as you can see, from the little over 1,000, 1,100 that I put into this account, I managed to have 7,400 total plus active. So, almost 8,000 worth of ad shares in 2 months with all the issues, with all the slowdowns and everything. It's very dynamic here at Triple Threat. There's no question about that. A lot is going on. Growing pains have been there since early beginning. A lot of things have changed. Everything has improved. The latest improvement is the surf clock. We were surfing by the server clock, so everybody rushed at midnight Eastern US time, and everybody surfed at the same time, which was hard for the server, and people had to wake up at 5 a.m. in England not to lose any time. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But finally, that is over today. The new script is in. We're surf free today, but starting tomorrow, we'll be on our own surf time, which is great. That's a selling point for some people, definitely. What else? Migration we were hoping it would actually happen today. I figured it wouldn't really happen today, but the programmer had to finish something for today, and I think he did, but they still want to add NetTeller to the mix to have more money. And speaking of money, most people have Payza, so Payza should have, people are getting withdrawals. The fact is that the site's been paying always. That's never been an issue with Triple Threat. So Payza being the most popular after PayPal, and PayPal being frozen here, that's a lot of strain on Payza. And the moment that they migrate us, most people will probably, I assume, will have a choice, right? And most people will probably go to Payza, and they're doing a big push for referrals and to get people to put money into Payza, so there is more cash. This is a serious, big, difficult move. There's I don't know how much money there is, but I bet these are hundreds of thousands that need to be not literally transferred. There needs to be money available if all of us suddenly want to take $100 a day. Even if it takes a week for us to repurchase and start taking that out, that's this is a serious undertaking. So there's a discussion about lowering a daily payout, maybe just for Payza, to $50 a day, which I think it's perfectly acceptable, especially once the site comes back to its normal payout. The speed at which you get paid. Normally, the advertised rate is about 4 hours apart that you get 6.67% on level 1, which is ridiculously fast. We're talking 3 days expiration, 120%, 20% profit, 120% earnings. That's very fast, and I wish they would just slow it down and say, okay, this is how it is. It's 5 days, and it's okay, because people come in thinking it's going to be 3 days, and it's not. It's not 5, it's not 7. Like yesterday, somebody asked me to give him exact number, and I don't usually track this, but I realized doing this that it's important. If I'm going to, sign people up, I need to tell them exactly what's going on. And I haven't been doing it for me, but I think I have to do it for all of you. So I realized it's about 3 times. It's running at about a third speed. I can't tell you exactly because it varies from one day to another. But it's about a third speed. So it's maybe it takes 10 days for it to expire on level 1. This is the fact. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to sign people up and they'll be like, you told me it's 3 days. I tell everybody I really don't know. I know it's running slow, but Today I know, but I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow also, you know. Um, so the fact is that site is running a little slow. Personally, you know, between us, I think they're buying a little time until this migration, you know. I'm sure they have some control, you know, they can have control over how fast it pays. But, you know, people may be holding off. You know, all of us who are in PayPal, we're kind of, okay, I have enough money in there. I don't want to add more money. I can't. You know, I wish I did have more money in Payza that I could put in. And I did put as much as I could in both STP and Payza. But now a lot of us are just waiting, right? And this is not helping the system, you know, let's be honest, because we're not buying. But on the other hand, we're not getting paid either, so we're not pulling money out. So, you know, it's a catch 22. We are trying to bring in as many people as possible. But I don't want to do it under false pretenses. You know, the site does not currently, the shares on level one on triple threat do not expire in 3 days. Uh, if they went by what they did yesterday, it would be 9 or 10 days, right? Again, this changes every day, and hopefully it's going to keep running, you know, faster. And things are, you know, I still feel good. I've never felt better about triple threat. Of course, you know, this is a big challenge, getting this migration happen, and still, I think they can overcome. I obviously the owners, the admin, or you know, Troy and Ray and whoever else is a part of the team. You know, they have their math. They know what's going on. They're not going to let it, you know, just run out of control. You know, I'm glad that they're, you know, I'm not happy that we have to wait another week for NetTeller and all that. But you know, I'll take a $50 a day withdrawal any day. You know, I'd rather do that than endanger the system. Before, you know, I don't even want to say rather do that than not get any money. Let's just talk about triple threat. You know, do we want triple threat to last? I know there are people who come in with, you know, 1,000, and they're just like, you know, they want to milk the system quickly and they don't really care. Nothing wrong with that as an approach, you know, to come in with $1,000 and whatever. I'm not criticizing that. I'm just maybe criticizing people who just come in and want to take advantage of the system to the max, right away. Uh, I want this to last, and I'm sure those guys also want it to last, but they probably wouldn't care if it didn't because they already got their money. You know,